Hey everybody, I'm Jenise La Vonne and you're watching Track by Track featuring my album, The Call.
I'll only do it, I'll only do it, I'll only do what Jesus said.
So I'll only do it, I'll only do it, I'll only do what Jesus says. Every time I sing this song, it just makes me laugh because most of the time I never just start the song. I always start with the hook. And when I start with the hook, people are like, that's it! That's it! I was waiting for that. That's my jam. And it just kills me every time. It just kills me every single time. So this song, once again, like I said, I am inspired by everyday life. I'm inspired by conversations that I hear, conversations that I have, things that I read. I am just inspired by everything around me because what I do is I soak it all in and then I have these conversations with God. Like, oh, what do you think about this? You know, or how should I handle that? Like, that's really how my thought process works and my creative process works. So with this song, Do What Jesus Says, this song was actually a lesson to me. It started off being inspired by actually a friend of mine. And she was telling me about this relationship that she was in. And I was just like, girl, like, you know, the guy just was like really controlling. He wanted her to do this and he wanted her to do that. And then just all of these things. And I was just thinking to myself, like, girl, you got your own mind. Like, what? And the way I actually started writing the song was crazy because I was talking to my mother about what my friend was telling me. And we were standing in the kitchen and I was just like, yeah, I just don't understand why she keeps going through these cycles. Like, what is this? Like, why you keep getting with these controlling guys? And literally the melody just felt in my head and it was and I just kind of froze in the kitchen and I was like, I gotta go to the bathroom. And I just ran downstairs because I was staying in the basement at the time. And I ran downstairs and I just heard this melody in my head and then the words just came, I'll only do it, I'll only do it, I'll only do what Jesus says. And I sat on the top of the toilet, the toilet seat down. I sat on top of the toilet and I grabbed my paper and my pen and I just started writing. And I wrote out the whole first verse. And I stopped and was just like, this don't even sound like me. Y'all know I'm born and raised apostolic Pentecostal. And so I really judged the way that this song sounds. And I had every intention of shopping it to a CCM artist and every intention to not sing this song myself. And I heard so vividly the Lord say to me, don't judge what I give you. And I said, yes, Lord, yes, okay. So I just continued to write. And the second verse was completely about me. You know, I've got to find things that will suit me. You know, we're always on this pursuit of like trying to figure out what we want. What is your passion? What is it that you want? But when you are a believer and you become a child of God, you see the Holy Spirit, you become born again, your life is not your own. So we have to consciously and daily die to ourselves and pick up our cross and follow God and do what Jesus says. So this song, this is the anthem, this is the first single, and everybody seems to really love it, so I'm grateful. Thank you so much for watching Track by Track and for supporting. If you haven't already, go ahead and pick up my EP, The Call. It is available on all digital music retailers. And if you enjoyed this video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up and go ahead and subscribe to my channel. See you in the next one.